play with Buu now! Yay! You ready for another great stream? Buu, Buu, Buu! Hang out with Buu in chat! Key blast the subscribe button! Do you like chocolate? We have a good time, okay? Boo you! Like and subscribe, or Buu turn you into candy! Hey, beep, 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 beep. Hey, beep, 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 beep. Welcome to BuuTube, Buu Beans! Thanks for tuning in! You play with Buu now! Yay! You ready for another great stream? Buu, Buu, Buu! Hang out with Buu in chat! Key blast the subscribe button! Do you like chocolate? We have a good time, okay? Boo you! Like and subscribe, or Buu turn you into candy! Hey, beep, 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 beep. Hey, beep, 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 beep. Welcome to BuuTube, Buu Beans! Thanks for tuning in! You play with Buu now! Yay! You ready for another great stream? Buu, Buu, Buu! Hang out with Buu in chat! Key blast the subscribe button! Do you like chocolate? We have a good time, okay? Boo you! Like and subscribe, or Buu turn you into candy! Hey, beep, 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 beep. Hey, beep, 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 beep. Welcome to BuuTube, Buu Beans! Thanks for tuning in! You play with Buu now! Yay! You ready for another great stream? Buu, Buu, Buu! Hang out with Buu in chat! Key blast the subscribe button! Do you like chocolate? We have a good time, okay? Boo you! Like and subscribe, or Buu turn you into candy! Hey, beep, 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 beep. Hey, beep, 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 beep. Welcome to BuuTube, Buu Beans! Thanks for tuning in! You play with Buu now! Yay! You ready for another great stream? Buu, Buu, Buu! Hang out with Buu in chat! Key blast the subscribe button! Do you like chocolate? We have a good time, okay? Boo you! Like and subscribe, or Buu turn you into candy! Hey, beep, 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 beep. Hey, beep, 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 beep. Welcome to BuuTube, Buu Beans! Thanks for tuning in! You play with Buu now! Yay! You ready for another great stream? Buu, Buu, Buu! Hang out with Buu in chat! Key blast the subscribe button. Do you like chocolate? We have a good time, okay? Welcome to BuuTube, Buu Beans. Thanks for tuning in. We've got more Knights of the Old Republic. In the last episode, Buu's character was kidnapped, and now we have to sneak on board Goto's yacht to save Buu, playing as the other characters in the game. Hello, Francisco Garcia. Thank you for joining stream. All right, we are ready to go. Let us continue. Buu is ready to keep going. We had to end in the middle of exciting stuff on Friday, so Buu is ready to get this finished. Nerve amplifier belt. That's pretty good. All right. We are out of med packs. We needed all of our med packs just to survive that battle. So we could be in trouble. None of these guys are Jedi. Yeah, we need to chill for a minute. Let them recover some HP naturally before we can go on and fight anybody else. Have you still got a shield on? Okay, you do. Because we actually don't have any more health items if we get hurt in the battle. So we're gonna have to, like, run around, get her to regenerate some HP before we can move on. Can we change people? Zero available slots. Unable to change party. Nope, we're locked in. We're locked in just like this.
More where that came from. More where that came from.
Alright, we beat those guys. That's good. There's more. Okay. What do we do about that? That hurts. They're gonna get him. They're gonna get him. Okay, they got distracted, they changed their target, we're okay. At the last second, they changed to fighting T3, and that saved us. Yeah, Atten is in no good condition right now. Shield finally wore off. Please let that be enough. Please not let us fight anybody else. What just happened here? What the heck was that? Oh, crap! Sister! Then hang out and enjoy some Knights of the Old Republic with Buu. Shields up! Please let that be the last fight. We are in so much pain. Oh, Gita is back. Hey, Gita! Do you have any med packs at all? No, not a single one? Okay, great, thanks. Well, we now have 40,000 credits, so wherever we go, we're going to be getting some nice stuff. That's cool. Wow, these are worth 10,000. This is worth 11,000. That's crazy. We're keeping them, but that's crazy. Nobody's gonna use this. This one's dumb. Let's have the money. This is good. Nobody's gonna have 16 Constitution to use it, though. Alright, we now have 51,000 credits. That's nice. We don't need this chassis. We've already got HK-47. Alright. Yeah, you don't see all of our Star Wars streams, so there's quite a bit of stuff that you've missed, to be honest. There's still more dudes over there we gotta fight. Buu's not happy about that. But let's go do it anyway.
More where that came from.
Oh, they didn't see Buu yet? They're just gonna stand there and do nothing?
Time to take you down to size.
Mira down. Atten down. Great. That sucks. That sucks. Okay. You want to get over there and get him? Yeah, get him with that. Get him with that flamethrower.
Time to even the odds.
Okay, Atten needs his shield up. Atten, why didn't you turn your shield on? Okay, it's on. We just can't see it. Alright. Mira, get up. Alright, this is bad. Mira, you know what? You're gonna get it. We're gonna give it to you. Last one goes to you. Nah, that's just cringe. Alright, we're gonna take a detour. Because this is not going well, and there's probably gonna be more fighting to do along the way. We need to waste some time and get some heals, get some recovery. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the cantina.
I need to get back to the ship.
Nope.
It's my only way off this planet.
Crap. Atten fought those two Twi'lek assassins in the cantina, and Buu would like to go check and see if they left any items. But the game is not letting us go, so we're not going.
I'm good to go.
You aren't, but, you know, good to be optimistic, Buu guess. Nobody? Okay, no more fighting! We made it! Oh, we gotta go talk to Tien Tub. That's fine, let's go do that. My eyes are old, but I can see you want something of me. Change the ship's ID.
Alright, 'cause I don't know. 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 'Cause I
Dosane gravala. Terewana jun konata delera.
Alright, now we have to choose who we want to go to save Majin Blue. So, we gotta have the Handmaiden, because she's a Jedi, she's really strong. Let's get Beodur for melee and skills. And probably Atten for shooting. Because Mira and T3 were not pulling their weight. They are fleeing, running away on their very ugly junk ship. No, they are going to rescue. That means they have a way to reach him. Follow that ship. All the space traffic around Nar Shaddaa should hide our pursuit. That's really cool. Buu did not know that the language Celestins speak is a real-world language. That's very interesting. Alright, we are now boarding Goto's yacht. This is Goto.
I was expecting someone taller. I hope you are not in too much pain to hear my words and understand them. I am Goto, one of the officials representing a percentage of non-sanctioned trading here in both the YouTube system and Republic space. And I had a question for you. Are you a Jedi? Good. I am already wasting precious minutes in granting you this audience, and I do not wish to waste any more. I have gone to considerable expense and effort to bring you here. It is because I have a job for you.
Is that why you hired every bounty hunter and assassin in the galaxy?
Assassins? No. Some of the bounty hunters on Nar Shaddaa, however, have chosen to interpret my commands in a manner not of my choosing. You are no value to me, dead. If you were a Jedi, they could not kill you anyway. If they could, then you were useless to me. There is something important to me I need protected. The Republic. It is broken. What happened on Paragus has set in motion events that I can no longer control. Not to be melodramatic, but I fear it has broken the galaxy irrevocably. This has occupied much of my attention, and there seems to be no predictable way to resolve the situation.
Buu, get this straight. You want Buu to help the Republic?
In one standard month, the Republic will collapse. Not due to war or secession, but because it lacks the infrastructure to support itself. It is unknown to all but a few, but the Sith won the Jedi Civil War. Even with their supposed victory, the war left the Republic on the brink of collapse. Rather than remain and help solidify the Republic, however, Revan chose to leave known space. A frustrating turn of events, as a rallying figurehead could have done much to restore order.
Buu would probably be a bounty hunter, to be perfectly honest. Maybe Buu's powers can be considered similar to a Force user, but Buu would do whatever gets Buu the most money and the most candy. And that probably means working for the highest bidder. You'd probably see Buu hanging out with a lot of Hutts. just so that Buu can get Buu's sweet tooth fix.
There is something moving in the galaxy that lies beyond the ability of my instruments to detect or predict. I believe it to be a legacy of the Sith, but I have been unable to determine the source. Whatever this presence is, it is staging strikes at key figures throughout the Republic, and through some unknown means, it is causing the destruction of worlds. Qatar, Amiraluka world in the Mid-Rim was one such place. I have reason to suspect there was a gathering of Jedi on that world when it was rendered lifeless. I cannot find any pattern in these attacks, and it is a source of frustration to me. There is some clue, however, that perhaps the Jedi are linked to these attacks, or that the targets are significant in some way I have yet to discover. You misunderstand me. I do not wish to stop the Sith any more than I wish to stop the Jedi. It is simply important to me that the infighting amongst these Jedi religious branches be resolved so the galaxy may be put back together. I do not care which one triumphs. I only want the universe to settle down for a while, catch its breath. All these constant crises are getting somewhat repetitive. You could say I am something of a patriot. Although I was unable to serve during the troubles with the Mandalorians or against the aggressors known as Malak and Revan, I am able and willing to serve now. The problem is I can find no side to choose. Both are hidden from me as they seem to be hiding from each other. Irritating. It is like a Dejaric board where neither player can see the other, nor see all the pieces. It is not a fair game, an equitable game.
Then maybe you should try Pazak.
Pazak bores me. I often suspect my opponent of cheating. I prefer predictable games, such as galactic economics. Excellent. It really is in your best interests, you know. There is no margin for error when I say that these Sith seek to murder you and all Jedi everywhere. They have been quite deficient. And when they dispose of you, there will be nothing left to stop them, and the galaxy will fall under their influence. Ah, well, there is where we are at cross purposes. I cannot set you free. You have a tendency to cause dangerous repercussions wherever you go, and I would rather keep those to a minimum. The galaxy really is a fragile place right now. I am a businessman. The Republic needs stability to survive, prosper, and grow. Whether it is led by the Sith or supported by the Jedi is of no consequence to me. It is the proximity alarm. We are under attack. Somehow your allies have found you. Unexpected. You will remain here under guard. I must see to the defense of my ship.
Alright.
Announcement. We seek to make Goto aware of our services, allowing us to facilitate communication and terminate hostilities in the galaxy. If that means blowing up planets, slaughtering entire species, or allying ourselves with the Sith, then that is the logical choice. Our predecessor would never understand our directives. He was slow, weak, and his vocabulary was prone to static.
Okay. There's only two of us. Why are there only two of us? Alright, we should be fine to just get them.
Systems failing.
Yeah, Handmaiden knows what she's about. And Beodur isn't bad himself. Alright, who forgot that Beodur carries his own little patrol droid who can zap people and stuff, so that's pretty good. We ought to be okay. We're gonna pop a save real fast, just to be sure. Hey, Mystic Bulbasaur! Boo-ha! Yeah, Boo, remember that? You suck on them like a ring pop?
Child's blood.
Oh, you're funny. Oh yeah, you're funny. Yeah, because red one's probably like strawberry flavor, and that actually tastes good, you know? She only has enough force points to heal one time. That's ridiculous. Crap! Oh, crap! Okay. Load last save. We're actually gonna have to save between each room, which is dumb.
What's going on?
close. It's that fire. Okay. The other door didn't open for some reason this time. Alright, that did not heal you. But we do have one antidote kit. Just don't get poisoned again.
Yeah?
Okay. Check the program called Basic Diagnostic. Upload programs. Return to main menu. All programs can be run on a system after it is unlocked. To unlock a system, you must acquire its access code. Alright. Access code containment cells. Okay. Basic diagnostic. Containment cells, cell force fields are active. Shut them down.
Yes?
What's going on?
Oh, hi there!
This will teach you. This will teach you.
There's two of them. Alright, we survived that fight. That's good. You were able to discover access codes to the turret system. turrets are operating normally. We can either overload them or shut them down. We're just gonna peek our heads through this door and see if there isn't anything in there. And if it goes wrong, we'll just load.
Let's go.
He came through that door, but that door didn't open. Mandalorian assault armor. Woohoo! Looky, looky. Defense bonus 13 and looks yellow. That's cool. Apparently in Mandalorian culture, yellow is the color of revenge. Alright, so far so good. Not being able to play with Buu as the main character is turning out to be really hard. Not enjoying it very much, no. That seems bad. We're not going to do that. Alright, so we didn't find any new programs. Oh, hi there, guys.
This will teach you.
Dominator gloves. What do those do? Strength plus 5? Woo. What kind of gloves are you wearing? You want the strength plus 5 gloves. That's crazy! She's got 26 strength now! Holy cow! This is a cute looking droid. Access memory core. Reset program. Okay, so we did all that and we found the reset program. That's pretty good, Buu guess.
I'll have this open in no time.
There's a workbench in here. Gamorrean power gauntlets. Thermal detonator, okay, that's money. Zabrak blaster just can't be upgraded, okay. Suppose that doesn't matter. Dude, just open it. You were already standing next to it. Just open it. We got a mid-pack! What are you talking about, Marks Jester? What are you talking about? That's right! Who can make some, Ossus Keeper Rose? Ooh! Who can make, what do you call it? Med packs! We can go back to that interrogation room and make med packs because we have components! Let's go make some med packs. Okay, that's a lot better. cupcake on the desk. Then Buu don't get to eat the cupcake. Maybe people pay Buu in cupcakes. That makes sense. Don't know what you're talking about. Ah, that's better. Now we have plenty of health items. If the target was the transport, Buu would never get paid for delivering the target because Buu would eat it. Well, crap. Well, crap.
I'll have this open in no time.
Darn it.
Child's play.
Buu hope those Ossus Keeper robes are still there because Buu really liked that. We gotta do all this crap again. It seems like all of these items are... It seems like all of these items are fixed and not randomized. So maybe the Ossus Keeper robes will still be there. Okay, good. That was the biggest problem Buu was worried about.
Child's play.
Look at that. Charisma, intelligence, and wisdom. That's basically Buu's favorite robes in the whole game. What does a consciousness helm do? It's what Buu is wearing right now. If Frieza and Palpatine switched, there would be a lot less secrets in Star Wars, that's for sure, and a lot more suffering. Now let's save. You don't want to have to do that again. Over allocates additional resources to a system while also disabling safeguards may be dangerous. Attempts to disable the system may be dangerous. Nah, he can't deceive people that well, you know. What would happen is he would just outright dominate everyone and try to control the entire galaxy, and it would probably work for the most part. And then, oh,
Ready.
Handmaiden gets a level up. And it would everything would be outright and obvious, and it would not be subterfuge and secret and stuff.
What's going on?
Owie! You know what? We're probably going the wrong way anyway, aren't we? Let's just not go this way right now. Let's just not go this way right now.
Let us test ourselves.
Yes, Yoda is only 900 years old at the time of the Star Wars movies, and this game takes place 2,000 years before the Republic, or before the events of Episode 1.
I'm here.
Alright, we handled that. Oh, finally, we got the main character back. Headman level up again? Why you level up again? No, we have them. They're just, they're not all dyslexic, okay? There's a Jedi Master in this game named Vandar, who apparently is still alive. He's just hiding, and we don't find him, but he does appear near the end of the game. Maybe Boo's thinking of the other game. Vandar is alive somewhere. And he's the same species as Yoda. There are plenty of those things in existence. do something about dexterity now. We could probably put something on these robes. Maybe. Buu's not sure. Tech specialist belt. Okay, we still want that belt. That's a good belt. We need to get one more point of dexterity somehow. How do we do it? Okay, we got our dexterity, but we lost 1 point in strength. There it is. We got there. Okay. Charisma is off by 1, but we're good like this. Acquire power distribution access code. Okay, access code required. Access. Primary power supply. Active. Containment cells. Docking seal hatch. Switch containment cells to secondary. Switch. Yes. Switch, switch, switch. Use secondary power supply. Primary and secondary power supply systems are online. Alright, now we need to get to the bridge. Yeah, look at those robes. Those are nice. Alright, everybody, shields up! Good job, everyone. Easy dub. boy. Just hit him. Just hit him. Okay. Buu glitched out real hard. Hi there. Whoa, she force jumped. That was cool.
They have gotten farther than I calculated. They are very resourceful, but they shall go no farther. Deploy the guard droids. Raise the force fields. We will trap them within the ship. Activate the mines. Let us see how far they get now.
Oh! There's one thing that Buu forgot. We didn't go this way. Ah, reset. Okay. Reset, not so useful. Okay, Buu has 15. What do you have? 26. Alright. It's your game now. Where the heck are you guys? What are you doing? Come on, guys, knock it off. You got anything good? Access codes minefield! probably do his intergalactic chess games, and he would conquer huge parts of the galaxy, and then he would send people to Earth to try to get financial and economic control of Earth, and Goku and Vegeta would just blow up whoever he sends, because Palpatine is not about having the biggest, strongest guys. He's about waging galactic war and using soldiers, and soldiers cannot fight Goku and Vegeta.
What's going on?
This will teach you. This will teach you.
We're just gonna take all of these mines. We can either break them down for parts or sell them. We're just gonna take every single one, because that's a lot of money. Deadly frag mines, that's good money. Who got a level up? Nice. Right now, charisma is the one that needs to go up. Then we don't have to change anything. He might be fine against Namekians, but facing a Star Wars character against a Dragon Ball character, like one of the Z Warriors, would be a problem. If they're not careful, yeah, a lightsaber could cut their arm off, but they're too much faster than a human being who uses the Force. So the likelihood of getting cut by a lightsaber is low. Magical powers notwithstanding, they deal with that the same way they dealt with Buu. Eventually, the power difference would be so dramatic that magical powers wouldn't matter.
Looks like someone's been busy. This is a droid control center, but on a huge scale. It could control thousands of droids on Nar Shaddaa and elsewhere.
I suggest you surrender. Your chances for escaping this vessel are near zero, and your chances of survival are rapidly approaching that number. Your ship and your lives are mine. The only question is how much resources you want me to expend in subduing you.
Frieza Force soldiers against stormtroopers. Buu would probably give it to the Frieza Force soldiers because most of them can fly, and the ones that can't shoot energy beams have energy rifles attached to their arms, and they have the scouters to detect people, so probably it would be a bloodbath. Die, losers! Nice! That made that battle a lot easier.
Yeah?
No, 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 stop. Oh, Goto does not seem to be here. He was here a second ago. Alright, we've shut down the droids, we've shut down the mines, we overloaded the turrets to make them shoot each other. Now all that's left is shutting down the secondary power system. Oh, there was one right here! Secondary power offline. Attached systems disabled. Cloaking device disabled. Multiple ships on intercept course.
More visitors. I don't know how many more of these pests I can disintegrate. What remains of the bounty hunters have found me. Now it is time to cue the detonation sequence.
The Zug family will scour the galaxy with this Jedi, and then we will bring him here to Goto. You're welcome to try, Big Eyes. If we were not here before Goto, I would drill holes through your body like a nest of Spyro worms. They lasted literal seconds. You've basically got everything you need. We may as well give you a little dexterity so you can have some kind of defense bonus. Yep, you've got something. Mandalorian power shield, better than nothing. We won't say no to more shields, considering how instrumental they were in keeping us alive here. All right. Hi, girls. Finally, we meet the exile. You should tell your companion that he should strike to kill, not wound. Oh, hi. Yeah, let's just beat him up. They're no match for us. Adden took these girls on by himself and won. Now, give Buu your stuff. Buu know you got stuff. Give it to Buu. Twi'lek spinning blade. Twi'lek spinning blade. Okay, that's better than nothing. It's a shame. They're very nice Twi'lek girls, but you know, they're too interested in killing everybody. So we gotta cut them loose. Hi, Gand. Nice to see the GAN! We haven't seen the GAN since G0-T0's. That was like 2 weeks ago or something. Bang! Hit him so hard he went flying. More the GAN! Hey, the GAN, are you guys susceptible to stasis? No? Okay. We're in the corner and nobody's here. Okay. There's a good chance that you will not be doing anything else after this, so we're taking all of your stuff off. Alright, here we go. Time to escape. You gonna make Buu do some shoostin'? Oh man, Goto's yacht. Boom, 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 boom.
I can't believe we just blew up Goto's yacht. That's gonna destabilize crime throughout this whole sector.
Yeah, well, you'll understand if I hold back the tears.
You don't understand. Crime in the YouTube system, it's like the economy. Plus the power vacuum. Even if Voga gets up and running again, the system is gonna be feeling the effects for years to come.
Yeah, well, at least we didn't find that Jedi Master with the weird name. Zez, Kai, whatever it is.
Zez Kyle? Well, that's not true. I already found him. Actually, he found me first. He hired me to watch out for you, keep Goto off your back until he could meet with you. We'll need to head back to Nar Shaddaa, to that safe house off the docks. I said I'd meet up with him there if we ran into any trouble. What do you want now?
If you thought to escape my notice so easily, you would be wrong. As a token of my goodwill, I present to you a gift, this droid. It will serve you well on your journey.
Tell me more about the droid.
As I indicated, this unit will remain with you and guard you. It will also serve as an effective voice for my orders during your journey.
A third droid. Yeah, we're gonna ignore this one and let it stay on the ship forever.
So, you have returned from exile. Kavar thought you might, if only to wander your old battlegrounds. But I did not think you would come to Nar Shaddaa. Still, you were always a difficult one to read, both when you were tied to the Force, and even more when it was lost to you.
Why did Kavar think Buu would return from exile?
I do not know. It was a sense he had, and he had served in war, as you had. Perhaps he thought he understood you, or maybe he simply hoped he did. He felt you were the key to understanding the threat we face. The others were not so certain, but so many of them are gone now, as you no doubt know. He sensed some connection between you and many of the worlds touched by war. He thought by traveling to such places, he could achieve understanding. No doubt. I think the answers will provide us both with some measure of peace. I have kept secrets for far too long. They have scattered, but there is purpose in their movements. It is both to hunt and draw out our enemies. Somehow, we, are being targeted through the Force, and when Jedi gather, we are vulnerable. So we have chosen places where it is difficult to sense others through the Force, whether on planets dense with life, or touched by war. In such places, we may conceal ourselves, gather information, without presenting ourselves as targets. It was part of Kavar's plan. Yes, he felt if our enemy cannot detect us, then perhaps they would believe themselves victorious and show themselves. And we knew that the war would be lost if we continued to act as we had. I do not know where they wander now. There are few of us, though. Too few. And I have not heard from them in
Hello,
some time.
Paula. Thank you for joining. What's your question?
Rook still lives? I had not felt his presence for some time.
Oh, yeah. Boo would definitely watch a movie with Keanu Reeves as Darth Revan. Oh, what a movie that would be. Definitely. Good choice.
What I can tell you, I will. It is a long story, but there is no harm in you knowing. And someone should know. Only a handful of us remained after the Jedi Civil War, barely 100 in number. Then, even that 100 began to vanish, in places where the Force seemed blind. The only pattern we determined is that when Jedi gathered,
That's right,
they were
Paula.
seen no more. At the last Jedi conclave on the Miraluka world of Qatar, the entire planet was wiped out, an entire race destroyed, because the Jedi chose to gather there. It was only then that we realized we were facing something far more powerful than we knew how to fight.
Buu Stream every day. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Buu Stream at lunchtime. And Thursday and Tuesday and Friday nights, Buu also stream. And Saturday night, Buu play games with Raditz and Superman. And on Sundays, we have members-only streams. So if you become a member of the channel, you can see the Sunday streams. Yesterday, we played some funny Sherlock Holmes visual novel game. It was very silly, and we laughed a lot. So if you like what you see, if you think if Buu is good, then why don't you subscribe and come hang out more often? Buu will be happy to have you in stream.
We could not allow the fact that when we gathered, we placed everything around us at risk. A Jedi's life is sacrifice, but we cannot allow our presence or actions to endanger others. And we cannot fight an enemy that will not reveal itself. But any Jedi, anyone who is strong in the Force, who attempted to track down such a threat, vanished without a trace. I know little about it. I know more of the absence it leaves behind than its face. Whatever this threat was, it was targeting us and everything around us. Yet it was somehow weak enough that it was afraid to confront us openly. If it believed us defeated, then perhaps it would finally show itself. It was a faint hope, but it was the best we had. It was Kavar's plan. He was always the greatest tactician among us, and had seen war more than the rest of us. Very well. They have Atris, but I had thought she had gone to Qatar with the others. Yes, she holds the last of the Jedi teachings. It is good she survived. I had not finished my investigations here, and I did not wish to reveal myself. There was nothing I could do. Very well. We told you it was because you followed Revan to war, but you ask because you are not certain of that answer, nor were we. The day we cast you out, that is the moment I decided to leave the Order, because I do not believe we truly faced the reasons you were exiled, and if we do not examine such truths, then we are already lost. I think it was because we were afraid. It is a difficult thing to live one's life with the Force. To see a vision of what it would be like to be severed from it, it is more frightening than you know. Very well.
Okay. Well, as long as you don't think Buu sound like annoying orange, I guess it's fine. That's okay.
I had thought perhaps that here upon the smuggler's moon, I might find some evidence of the threat we faced. The bounties on Jedi and their disappearance. I did not believe the two were connected, but there was a chance. And the strong currents of life here on Nar Shaddaa make perceiving a Force user difficult. I could use it to cloak my movements and watch without being discovered. No, you are right. That is not the whole truth. It is difficult to detect a Force user on Nar Shaddaa, and I knew it. This threat we face, it leaves wounds in the Force when it strikes. It leaves nothing. To live life without the Force, to vanish and die and leave only an echo, it was terrifying. To be connected to all life around you, then to have it stripped, I can only imagine what it must have been like for you. But even that imagining cannot compare with the truth. But there is more than that. On Nar Shaddaa, one cannot escape what was left from the Jedi Civil War. From the failure of the Masters, from our failure to properly train Jedi, came disaster. And I wondered if perhaps the teachings of the Jedi had been our failing all along. There have been so many failures by teachers who believed in the code with all their being. Master Arca failed Ulic, as Master Boss failed Exar Kun, as Kay and Zar and the others of the Council failed Revan and Malak. For all the acts we do to preserve the galaxy, from such an arrogance that all we do is right and just, I wonder if there is a counter-effect that is created that strikes back at us. Exar Kun, Ulic Keldroma, Malak, Revan, you, all Jedi. There is something wrong in the Force, a wound, a sound that is growing, like a scream. You can hear it echo on Nar Shaddaa, sometimes when the moon is on orbit. It is a frightening thing to feel, that perhaps being connected to all life is not enlightenment at all, but simply another doom. And I think that maybe, perhaps, to forsake the Force as you did, to cut loose our bonds, may not be the wrong thing to do. You taught me something important in the Council Chamber long ago, Exile, and it has stayed with me all these years. You were right to do what you did. Everything you did. Very well. Ah, so the records of your trial were found. Good. Sometimes I think this galaxy would be a better place if there were less Jedi secrets. But I have no
This
answer for
Kyle
you.
guy is,
as much as I would like to
he's
give
a real one.
We vowed
He's figured
never
it
to
out.
speak of it. And although I would not keep promises to Jedi, I keep promises I make to others. And Kavar was a friend. If we were gathered as one, then the promise might be revoked. Until then, I can say nothing. Now I must take up the role I was ready to cast aside. This threat has finally revealed itself, and we Jedi will need to stand together. I did not speak fully of what I have felt. Staying on Nar Shaddaa, it is an exile of sorts, one that I have chosen. I, too, lost a Padawan on Malachor, not to the battle, but to the alternative, to the teachings that Revan brought from the unknown regions. And I was not the only Jedi Master to watch a student turn on them. No, they were not to blame, but many of the Order did so. It was a difficult time, a time of strong emotion. Perhaps the Council, perhaps the Order itself, had grown arrogant in their teachings. It is easy to cast blame, but it is perhaps time the Order accepted responsibility for their teachings and their arrogance, and come to recognize that perhaps we are flawed. Not once did I hear one of the Council claim responsibility for Revan, for Exar Kun, for Ulic, for Malak, or for you. Yet, you were the only one who came back from the wars to face our judgment. And rather than attempting to understand why you did what you did, we punished you instead. Our one chance to see where we had gone wrong, and we cast it aside. And now, that decision has come back to us and may carry with it our destruction. Perhaps there is something wrong in us, in our teachings, and though I tried, I could not cause that thought to leave me, so I left the Council. And I was not the only one. That is why many scattered, and why many in the Republic do not trust us, and why we do not trust ourselves. Make no mistake, I am no Jedi. This is the end, you see. After this, there will be nothing, and I think it will be for the best. Do you wish to do battle now? I have nothing more to say.
Revan redeemed herself. You must have some hope.
It provides no comfort at all, for reasons in which I still must keep secret. Suffice to say, redemption was not Revan's choice, and I have never believed those of the Council who attempt to console themselves otherwise for the crime they committed. But we have spoken enough, I think. In words I think dull us both. Let us speak through the Force, through sparring. This form you may have already
Purple
seen
lightsaber!
much of during the Mandalorian Wars, but it is fitting to speak using elements of the past, I think. Ataru is the name given to the movements of this form. Though it is aggressive, it is focused, and its best use is in combat against a single opponent. This form is somewhat less useful in deflecting blaster shots. Use it when dealing with opponents in close combat, not against a battalion firing heavy blasters at you. Perhaps exile has been good to you indeed. It has certainly not dulled your instincts, nor the speed at which you learn. I shall go to Dantooine, to the ruins of the Enclave. If you gather the others, I will meet you there. And thank you, Exile. You're returning. It is good that you are back among us.
Okay. We found Zez Kyle. He's gonna go to Dantooine. We probably won't be able to finish the Pazak Den. We beat them. But it didn't change. We need to take Mira to this Twi'lek Domo and get her to dance for Vaga so we can steal from him. And we also need to talk to him about the new fuel source. Who can do that right now? We can just go to him. Probably. We get to level up some more. Do we need anything else from you? Good, good. Your current armor has, oh, it's got a lot of stealth and dexterity, so we won't take that off. You can just keep that on. Maybe later we can put some of that stuff on the Mentor armor, but it's not necessary. Yeah, you can just keep what you've got. Right. Let's go talk to this Toydarian. Boo forgot what his name is. He's not Watto.
Unnecessary observation. Targets
Jump scare.
acquired. Annoying recitation. Let us proceed to facilitate communications. Recitation. And bring about the termination of hostilities.
You boys need to just shut up and leave Boo alone. You have met 2 teams of HK-50s. One more in HK-47 will give you the location of their factory. Ooh, plasma thrower. Molten cannon? Oh boy, Vasa.
You were interrupting me for...
Transport family?
What? Do I look like a passenger ship to you? Ah, all right. You help me, I help you.
The mother's name is Karana. She's in the refugee quad.
Fine, I'll do for you. But don't ask of Fasa again. What else? Now that freighters can depart safely, I can use a good pilot.
The refugee Otis will work for your sponsorship.
Fasa can do this. Good. I'll send someone for him.
Awesome. Those are taken care of. We are getting rid of some done quests. Let's go talk to Vaga and get fuel from Slaheron for Telos. Hi there, fat boy. You've returned, but I do not see Goto chained behind you. I do not have Goto here, but rest assured he will trouble you no longer. Indeed, I had heard as much. I wouldn't have thought you could have so easily disposed of him. Rarely am I as impressed by a human. I believe that means we have a matter of business to discuss. My freighters have already begun their work. I will open trade with Telosians. However, I believe they will be reluctant to listen to my offer should it come from me. Here, these credits should cover your expenses for a fee for services rendered. I do expect you to do what I have asked. If you do not, you will find that you will have little time to enjoy those credits. Now leave. I haven't grown so fond of you that I like you around. 500? No. Wait. 500 credits. Okay, that's kind of low. But we'll take it. The airspeeder has been sabotaged! Aww. Darn it! We only got to ride it a couple times. That sucks. Boo thought if Boo got it done before the planet was over, it would be fine. Guess not.
Unnecessary observation. Targets acquired.
Okay, this is excessive.
Annoying recitation. Let us proceed to facilitate communications. Recitation. And bring about the termination of hostilities.
Alright, that's enough out of you. Yeah! Force jump, baby! Now Boo level up! Entertainment Promenade. Who forgot to level up? Huh? So many options, so many options. Constitution is too high. We can fix that by just not wearing this. Oh, their remains are still here. Yay! Now we have 4 spinning blades. Ah, you've returned. Have you brought someone to dance for Vaga's entertainment? What about Mira? Would she be good enough? Mira? Ah, so that is her name. Absolutely. This vision of beauty before me would be more than acceptable for my master.
Wait 1 second. I refuse to participate in this. I'm not dancing for some slobbering, overgrown slug.
Look, Mira, I really need you to do this.
You need me to do this? Can't we find another way? Guess I'll do it.
Oh, this is wonderful news. Vaga will be most pleased to see you.
I don't know why I do these things for you, honestly. Vaga had better watch himself, though, or he'll be the biggest lump of dead slug on Nar Shaddaa.
Yes, yes, of course. Let me just get you to put on this little, this on and dance a little so I can be sure.
What?
Please, it's just an outfit. Very simple. Something that all Vaga's dancers wear.
Alright, just give it to me and let's get this over with.
Nice! Vaga will be very pleased. Buu is pretty pleased. Follow me. I will escort you to see Vaga. Don't be nervous, or he will not be pleased. Master, I have found you an exquisite girl. Her skill and beauty will surely prove to be pleasing for your eminence. Send her in. I would much rather see her dance than listen to your tired recitations. Oh, he likes it. He's sleeping. I apologize. My master frequently becomes drowsy watching dancers. Your services are complete. Allow me to pay you for your performance. I'm sure my master would ask me to convey his compliments. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must attend to other business. Pour in the Juma juice.
Ready? I'll be back in a second.
steal all of Vaga's stuff. Skill system, that's cool. Okay, that's not so great. Here we go. Got it. We received a lightsaber and an advanced med pack. Okay. Alright, that's not nothing. Looks better on her. Anyway. Alright, are we finished with this planet now? We might just be. Let's go back to the ship. Skills package. It's good, it just requires 16 constitution, which Buu does not have. Buu's constitution is artificially enhanced right now. Probably gonna be a lot of talking when we get back on the ship, so get ready, everybody.
Command, you will talk. Defiant statement. There is nothing you can do to me. Do your worst. Agonized exclamation. My photoreceptors! My photoreceptors! Statement. I shall up the charge of your circuits next time. Now, answer the question. Posturing statement. I will never talk. Statement. Then I will have to settle for your screams.
That is one sick droid.
Get him, HK-47!
Statement. My prisoner has revealed something of interest. Allow me to share it with you. Statement. The facility that is creating these cruder, unsophisticated versions of me is located on T0's. I propose we go there and turn it into a smoldering crater.
Ah, HK-47. I did not realize that you still existed, especially now that the other generations are activated.
Query. What is it you wish, Fat One?
I see that your recent reassembly has not affected your behavior core, nor your attitude.
Statement. If I require a similar diagnostic in the future, I shall seek out the Iridonian.
Oh, I do not think so. There is much work that needs to be done first.
Query. Have we had the misfortune to meet before? I believe I would have remembered one as large as you.
Oh, yes.
Goto is just hanging out, messing with all of Buu's droids, and Buu don't like it.
You know, I think it's time I gave your cutting laser a little boost. It works fine for repairs, but we could use your help in a firefight. Don't worry about it. We'll make sure they keep you out of their scopes. Hey, it's something for Goto to be jealous of, right? Think of it this way. You can keep Goto in line with it.
Okay, he's got a better laser now.
Finally decided to let me take a look at your circuitry.
Answer: indeed I did. I hope you understand how difficult it is for me to trust a meat bag with something as delicate as my inner mechanics. Explanation: our encounters with my copies has convinced me that I should look into upgrading my capabilities in order that I may be able to destroy them with greater impunity.
Worried you might be going obsolete? I understand.
Objection: nothing of the sort. I am programmed to improve my capabilities if it will improve my chances of destroying a target, even as unsavory an avenue as this.
You don't have to suffer on my account. Maybe you are better off not letting me dig around in you.
Retraction: you must understand, my previous interactions with meatbags have rarely been pleasant. Disclosure: after all, most of those meetings involved the termination of said meatbags.
It obviously couldn't have been your charming personality. Now, if you want me to see if I can upgrade your functionality, just let me get to work on you.
Answer: in that case, please go ahead. Just be careful not to damage any of my delicate parts. Analysis: my self-diagnostic indicates that my performance has indeed been improved. Also, many of my systems are reporting improved efficiency. Commentary: I am most pleased with this turn of events. It would appear that my initial analysis of your mechanical abilities was incorrect.
You're welcome.
Okay, permanent +1 to Constitution. That's not a lot, but okay.
If I might have a moment.
What is it, Goto?
I have spent some time in the presence of your remote, and the upgrades you have performed on him are quite adequate. I am impressed with your work, though less so with your remote itself.
What's wrong with my remote?
I find his use of resources, energy spent on frivolous things, to be an unsightly waste. But it is obvious you have some skill, however slight, in the upgrading of machines. I want you to provide me with similar upgrades.
I should be able to do something. I will see what I can do next time I have a free moment.
Okay, everybody finally done talking? Alright, alright. We need to go to Citadel Station and talk to Lieutenant Grin to get this quest done with. Yellow is actually fine. You can stay yellow. have that we can break down? We have a lot of components. These are probably worth more money than they are components, so we'll just sell those. Ooh! That should be good. Let's see, what can we make for armor to make it better? Ablative plating adds armor as defense, but loses dexterity. Don't really like that. Energy shielding would be good if we had better demolitions. Ballistic shielding. Gotta have demolitions. Okay, this is good. Heavy bonded plates are actually bad. They make it hard for you to move. Environmental underlay. Could make one of these. That could be good for somebody. Constitution +3, regeneration 3. Oh yeah. Make a couple of those. Now we're running out now. Armor weave Mark 6. That's good. Strengthening underlay. Wow, that's great. Oh yeah, this is gonna be better. You can have actual defense now.
Query. Statement.
Okay, nothing to talk with him about.
Yes? There is nothing more I can teach you. You may have... Before entry... It is not important. We all have... When importance is placed... You may have... She said you... You may have...
Uh-oh. Gotta talk to Mira. Let's take a look at Mira's armor first and make sure there isn't anything we can put on Mira's armor that would be better. That's better. Yeah, that'll be good for her.
Oh, hey. Can I ask you something?
Something wrong?
Your face. Well, you have this glow. I mean, not a real glow, but it's like you're calm. At peace, but it's more than that. You haven't been chewing on spice, have you?
When one is in touch with the Force, others can feel it.
Oh, well, it shows. It's like you're hooked up to a power coupling. It's weird. I mean, not bad weird, it's just weird. For a minute there, I thought you and the handmaiden... But it's just the Force.
Not that kind of glow. It's just the Force.
Got it. Just checking. Talk. About what?
Just want to get to know you.
Why, you trying to be my father? No thanks. Already had one. Somewhere.
Come on, Buu can't be that bad.
Are you sure you're a Jedi? That exile of yours must have gone on longer than I thought. Look, you're way too old for me. Even if I were interested, you couldn't handle me anyway. I mean, you're really good in a fight, and you've got those intense eyes. And it's obvious you take care of your body, but I really don't have the luxury of getting attached to you. Besides, you already have your little entourage. I don't want to be a part of the pack, you know?
No, Buu don't know.
Look, if we start sharing a bunk, the other girls would get upset, and then I'd have to kick the hell out of them to show them who's the pack leader around here. No thanks. You're sweet, old guy. But let's keep it professional.
Didn't think you'd run from a challenge.
No way. You're the one who couldn't handle me. I'd kill you. Go ahead and ask. It's all this traveling, being trapped in the ship. Everything's just too quiet. I'd rather be doing something, somewhere with people, activity, some life. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been off planet. Guess I got used to it. Well, Nar Shaddaa may be one of the biggest cesspits in the galaxy, but it's got a life to it. Activity, aliens, people, refugees. It's like noise, but relaxing. Like the hum of a hyperdrive. Yeah? Didn't think I'd hear a Jedi ever refer to Nar Shaddaa like that. Yeah, right. Save the philosophy for some Padawan. No thanks. You can keep your Jedi training to yourself. I already know Nar Shaddaa better than you ever will. Shoot. Yeah, more or less. I wasn't born there, I just ended up there. Well, the war happened. The first one, against the Mandalorians. Had family right up until the end. It's not really a new story, you hear it all over the galaxy. It's what happens after the wars are over that you don't hear much about. I think so. After Revan crushed the Mandalorians, planets throughout the Republic were flooded with refugees. I was just one of the others. Me? I got passage to Nar Shaddaa. From there, not much you can do, so I became a bounty hunter. Take a guess, Jedi. Only 2 groups of people would have lost family at Malachor. And Jedi don't have families. As much as any slave becomes a Mandalorian. They took prisoners on every world they conquered to bolster their ranks. And they took a lot of worlds. I don't know, it didn't matter. I was too young to remember, really. Besides, Nar Shaddaa's kind of grown on me. It's as much my home as any place else. When I was young, yeah. They mostly used me to carry ammo packs and munitions. Toward the end of the war, they needed everyone they could get. They taught me to fight, to hunt, to survive. I was part of their squad, even when I was young. Everyone served as part of the unit, and I felt like I had a place there. After Malachor, it really didn't matter anymore. The Mandalorians lost. Bad. But you know that. Yeah, I know. I saw the worlds they left behind them during the war. That kind of stays with you, I haven't forgotten it. What happened at Malachor, they probably deserved it. Should I be? Maybe I should ask you if you're happy about all the Jedi who died on Malachor 5. Maybe it felt like you lost family there, but I doubt it. Alright. I'm good at finding people, so I used it to make credits. Not if you know your target. Usually you get a holo or rough description, and then you just sort of listen to it, get a feel for him or her, and start walking. This is a little hard to explain, but Nar Shaddah's got a flow, a life to it. You see all kinds of aliens and life there, and it's got currents. You know your target, you can feel them. Know where they're going to go. And sometimes, you know where they're going to be before they do. I'm good at finding people. Because when they're lost or out of place, it's like something's wrong inside them. And that's why I hunt.
Buu can hear that some of the lines she's recording are recording in a bad, sound room. Like it's not well treated. Buu can hear the sound of exposed walls or tables reflecting sound back at the microphone. Like sometimes she's in an okay place for recording, and sometimes she's not. Like it wasn't all recorded at the same time, and you can hear the kind of tinny quality in her voice.
Oh, do I? Is that it? How you could ever possibly hope to understand is beyond me. Jedi don't have family. I know what happened at Malachor 5, and I know the Jedi didn't care about life there. Get away from me. The next time you come and ask me a question, I swear I'll shoot you in the head and dump you out the airlock.
Huh. She seems pissed, but we gained influence from that conversation.
What do you want now? Whatever, don't worry about it. It's just a sore subject with me. Yeah, well, they're dead. That's how that story ends. But not everybody's story has to end with losing their family or their loved ones. And not all the bounty hunting I do is for criminals or killers. There's a lot of lost people out there, scattered ever since the Mandalorian Wars. And sometimes, it's like you can almost hear them. Like an echo, calling out for each other. And maybe, just maybe by finding them, I can start putting the galaxy back together. Maybe. We'll see. I don't even know why I'm telling you this. But you're not getting anything else out of me. Go ahead and ask. Hanhar's only a bounty hunter because that's the closest word for what he does. He's not out for credits. It's more vicious than that. And it runs a lot deeper. It's like he's out to make the whole galaxy suffer. Every living thing in it. He wants to break them, ruin them. And when they can't suffer anymore, he wants them dead. I didn't kill him once. Biggest mistake ever. Do you really want to hear this? Well, Hanhar and me go way back, in the worst possible way. He's from some forest planet on the Outer Rim where Zerka had set up one of their slaving operations.
Kashyyyk!
I don't remember the name. It's something with too many K's and Y's. It sounds like you're gargling Ronto spit when you say it.
It kinda does. Kashyyyk!
Well, not for long. Once off planet, Hanhar escaped from the Zerka slavers, then killed them all.
Why was he wearing cuffs?
I don't know. I always thought he just liked using them as weapons. Well, before you get too proud of him, Hanhar figured Zerka had the right idea. I don't think he understood the concept of slavery before, at least on the scale that Zerka practiced it. But now he did. You ever hear of Dursan 3, or the ID cluster colonies?
Weren't they destroyed?
Right. That's because Hanhar happened. He makes what happened to his homeworld look like an exercise in community building. He's not a bounty hunter. He's a slaver. A predator. It's like he's out to enslave or kill every human in the galaxy, like he's trying to settle some huge score or debt. I don't get it, but he's dangerous.
Who did he work with?
Anyone who paid credits. And sometimes he just hunted humans for sport. The ones who survived, he sold to the exchange, to the huts, to anyone who'd buy bodies, living or dead. He and Voga used to do big credit transactions. That hut really liked the look of unwrinkled humans for some reason. Didn't make him too popular with the other huts, let me tell you.
So, where do you come in?
I was prey. And not only did I escape, but I saved his life while doing it. He's been hunting me ever since.
So he wants to capture you.
I don't pretend to understand it, but among his people, they have these codes of honor. But somewhere along the line, Hanhar's got twisted. His people form these things called life debts. If you save the life of one of them, they pledge themselves to you.
That doesn't sound too bad.
Well, with Hanhar, he can't escape that life debt. It's bred into him. But he hates every other living thing in the galaxy, so pledging himself to someone else, especially a human, was unbearable. So when I saved his life, it was the worst thing I could do. It was like slavery all over again. But it was in his head. It was like it pushed him over the edge. A life debt to Hanhar is a death sentence. He'll hunt you until you're dead. When I saved his life, it meant he had to kill me. And so he kept chasing me in hopes I would die. I think the fact I showed him mercy after hating humans for so long, that was something he couldn't stand.
Any regrets that he's gone?
Oh, I'm glad he's gone. It's like a weight off my shoulders. I don't have to keep watching my back every minute, wondering when he's gonna show up. And he always did. It's like he always knew where I was.
Any chance he's still alive?
Trust me, if he was still alive, he'd be chasing us even now, waiting to ambush us when we least expect it. And he always shows up at the worst possible time. He was one of the best bounty hunters on Nar Shaddaa. Hanhar never gives up on his prey. Or his life debts. He's a hunter. He's a natural predator.
How did you save his life?
Well, as happens on Nar Shaddaa, I made someone mad. Mad enough for them to send Hanhar after me. Turns out they were even able to get him cheap. He'd heard about me and wanted to hunt me down, for sport. He didn't think I'd be much of a challenge.
And you proved him wrong.
Well, he tried to box me down in vents beneath the Nar Shaddaa docks, and he'd set one too many proximity mines to cover the escape routes.
He was trying to hem you in with a minefield.
I think he'd hoped to drive me into the mines and then let them do the work. Or that I'd be too scared to try and walk through them. Thing is, I knew Hanhar's supplier, and the trigger signatures for the mines. It was pretty easy to broadcast a signal to blind their sensor receptors for a minute or two. I figured that would buy me enough time to move through them and get away.
Sending out jamming signal for proximity mines isn't a simple trick.
No, it isn't. I spent most of my childhood hauling mines and munitions. Got to know my way around them. If I hadn't, I wouldn't be here right now.
So what happened with Hanhar?
Like I said, I disarmed the trigger fuses for enough of the mines to get by, temporarily. And Hanhar was pretty fast on my trail. I just made it to safety when he hit the first one. The blast leveled the entire ventilation section, and Hanhar was caught right in the middle, and he survived. Barely.
You can hear in that sentence. You can, like, she's talking into a tin can. He survived. Barely.
He was crawling around, blinded from the flash and the plasma burns. And it happened so fast. And all the blood had been scabbed and crusted from the flash. I had the drop on him, and even blind, he knew it. He could still hear me. My ears were ringing from the blast, but I could hear him. I think he was begging me to let him live. His voice, it wasn't a roar, more like an echo of it. I suppose I should have killed him, but I couldn't do it. He was in pain, and he was helpless. So I dragged him out of there enough to get him to safety, and he kept hunting me ever since. He said he'd pursue me to the edge of the galaxy. No matter where I ran, he would find me and break me. That I would always be prey.
Sometimes it's stronger to spare a life than to take it.
Maybe. I've thought about that moment. A lot. Wondered if I would do things differently if I had another chance. Yeah, something wrong? Shoot. killed people before, but not if I don't have to. I know. It's different. I don't know why. I don't know. I haven't killed anyone for a long time. But when I'm around you, suddenly it's like I've always been doing it. It's like a reflex. I don't like it. And I don't know when or why it became so easy. Alright. It's all this travel. I'd rather be doing... Yeah. Well, it's got a lot. Yeah, well, I wouldn't go that far. I'll believe it when I see it. Maybe one day, I'll let you. Alright, but I doubt you're gonna show me anything I don't already know. And when you show me, don't act like a tourist. It attracts predators.
Well, since we're still here, we may as well go do it now. Hey, dude. Oh yeah, that's good money. Oh yeah. Don't know if we'll ever run out of this much money. That's a lot of money. Oh yeah, look at all that money. Ah. $80,000. That's great. That's probably more money than Buu's ever had in this game.
What's wrong? Why are you stopping? I've been by here hundreds of times. There's nothing special about it.
Feel the currents on Nar Shaddaa, the ebb of life. A simple kindness can be given to another.
Feel the currents here on Nar Shaddaa.
Oh,
the ebb
Freya's
of
gonna
life.
say it.
A simple kindness can be given to another. This is the Force, and all our choices, from the greatest to the smallest, affect each other, and the echoes travel.
Do not turn away. Face it.
I can feel this planet. I can't shut it out. It's louder now. It hurts. All these people. But if I become a Jedi, I'll have to turn myself in for the credits.
Okay, girl. Gotta let that bounty build up.
Are you gonna train me?
Only if you want Buu to.
I want to become like you. I want to be strong. I don't want to be afraid or alone anymore. I don't want to keep running and looking and never feel like I'm finding what I'm looking for. I am tired of being hunted. When the galaxy takes something from me, I want the power to let go. And I want the power to heal the echo when it's gone.
One can live their whole life with such echoes, but Buu can teach you to accept them.
That sounds all right from where I'm standing.
Mira has taken her first steps on the path of the Jedi Sentinel.
Good to go.
Alright. Let's head over to Telos, talk to Lieutenant Grin, and then we're gonna wrap up for today. More talking?
If you've got
Yes,
some
more
time,
talking.
I'd like to see what I can upgrade for you.
Yes, I do have a few moments to spare for your work. I would like to know what he is doing here, though.
He helps me out with repairs. That isn't a problem, is it?
I suppose not. Perhaps in working on my circuitry, your assistant will learn something about how a fully functional droid is constructed.
Just ignore him and let's get to work.
I would appreciate that. Our group has little in the way of time to spare, and I would not want to delay you from your other duties.
Right. Let's get you open. See what you can do. I have to say, you are put together quite well. That wasn't much to do.
As I told you, my design is streamlined and efficient, though I am pleased that you were able to make some improvements, and this was not just a waste of my valuable time.
There were a few things from my remote that I was able to integrate into your construction.
I see. Well, thank you. I'll let you get back to your work.
He didn't like that. He got a permanent bonus to his dexterity. We will never use Goto. Buu has played this game at least 10 times, and we have never had Goto in the party for even a second. It's not gonna happen, but, you know, that's fine. We will talk to him, because he's got important stuff to talk about, but we're not gonna have him in the party ever. Atris.
Has there been any word of her?
None yet. I do not understand why she displays such disobedience.
You know why. She bears the face of her mother.
Why Atris would have sent her on such a mission is something I do not understand. In terms of combat, she is the last among us. In terms of stealth, she is willful and not prone to disguise herself. Her stance, it has too much passion about it.
Perhaps that is why Atris sent her. Perhaps it is an exile of her own.
You guys don't know what you're talking about. Blah, blah, blah. Last handmaiden so bad, blah, blah, blah. This is better. Buu found a solution to Citadel Station's fuel problem. Really? That's great news. The situation here hasn't improved at all. What did you discover? Volga the Hutt is looking for markets for his fuel.
Volga the Hutt? That's preposterous. What makes you think we'd be willing to do that?
Volga has a lot of fuel from Slaheyron, and he needs to sell it.
A glut of fuel isn't going to help our position much in this case. It's a resource that's needed throughout the galaxy, and he'll be able to command a high price for it. Still, we don't have much of a choice. We need fuel, and we need it fast. I'll bring this up with the Telosian Council and urge them to broker a deal with Volga. Now, I believe I gave you my word that there would be a reward for information leading to the establishment of a fuel source for the station. Never believed for a moment that you'd actually be collecting it. But I'm a man of my word, so here you are. Now, I've got to send this information to the Council right away.
Alright, we got 1,000 credits. Not that that matters anymore, because now we've got more credits than we can do anything with in this game. And we've eliminated most of our quests. These are probably just going to be stuck in Buu's journal forever. We can't get rid of that. And once we do something on Onderon and everything is settled there, then Gita can sell us more stuff, and this will be finished too. So we're making our way through this game rather quickly, Buu Beans. It's been a lot of fun. We're probably more than halfway through at this point. There's still 2 planets we haven't been to yet, and also there's at least one more thing that's going to happen at some point that we cannot predict, and then there's the final, the end game at the very, very end, and we might be able to get there in about another month. Okay. Don't forget to check out Radit's Persona stream tonight. Oolong is probably going to be streaming something too. It could be a surprise. So if you're available, be sure to check all them out. And Boo will see you guys in the next one, Buu Beans. Bye-bye!